My last video about manifestation got so many views, and that just showed me that manifestation seems to be a big topic for you guys. So I decided to make a couple more videos about manifestation and shamanic methods and how you can really boost your manifestations through shamanic methods. Specifically, if you are manifesting for years and things are not showing up in your life and you're really asking yourself, why is it not coming? So today I give you 3 reasons why manifestations haven't shown up yet in your life and how you can use shamanic methods in order to speed up the process and really guide yourself through the whole thing. Hi, for those of you who are new here, my name is Maddie. I'm a scientist, a biologist. I'm also an author and a shamanic practitioner. And on my channel, it's all about shamanism as well as spirituality and manifestation and how you can implement shamanic methods into your everyday life to make it more happy and fulfilled. So my last video about shamanism manifestation got so many questions from you guys. I thought this is definitely something I want to pick up and I want to talk more about because it seems to be a big topic. And it is. I mean, manifestation, we all want to, have a beautiful life. We want to manifest things that we're wishing for. I don't know what it is, a nice house or the partner we love forever and ever, and a lot of money. So there are these deep desires within us, and we want to manifest them. And just a quick reminder, like how manifestation and shamanism can go together. Shamanism is like an umbrella word that stands for a worldview where everything has a spirit, where everything is connected. And manifestation is the process of bringing ideas, wishes, and desires through affirmation, through imagination into the real world, into the 3D world. And shamanism and manifestation meet at that idea of that we have a spirit, that we are creators, that within there is a universal power. And from this power, we can create everything that we want. And that's why I love bringing these both ideas together, these both kind of methods, together, shamanism and manifestation. Because for me, once I started bringing them together, manifestations just showed up like, right? Like that. And I just really want to share this with you guys. So let's start. 3 reasons why your manifestations haven't shown up yet. The first reason is it's not time yet. You might be really impatient, right? Something I'm definitely I'm very impatient, but I learned specifically through shamanic methods and also looking into nature that everything needs its time. The grass is not growing faster if you pull on it. That's just that weird saying, and you might be like, I know that, but it's so true. Once you put the seeds in the soil, the grass will grow. You just need to be certain about it. You did everything you could. You put the seeds in the soil, you have your ideas, you have your manifestations. You're really sure that I put that seed in the soil and it will grow. And you rest assured, you're not going there to check every day. Is it coming yet? Is it coming yet? Right? You won't see anything of the grass, but still the little seed is developing and there is like something going on, but you can't see it yet. But doesn't mean it's not manifesting. And that's how I really experienced it in my life. Like I had wishes for many years or ideas, and I knew that this manifestation will come true one day. And meanwhile, I'm just enjoying my life. I can look forward to that manifestation coming true. But it's okay that it's not happening right now, and I wouldn't be able to handle it at that very moment. I give you an example with money. With me, money and manifestation is something I was very frustrated for a long time because it was just not showing up. It actually got worse. It got worse before it got much better. And I think I was just not ready yet to be able to handle a certain amount of money. I was not able to handle a little bit of money and, manage it and invest it and think of what I want to do with this. I wouldn't have been not able to manage a larger amount of money or more responsibility with money. Before money could show really into my life, I had to prepare myself for this to be able that I could handle it. Also with you, I don't know what it is that you are manifesting right now or you want to manifest in your life. Maybe it's the perfect partner for you. Well, the question is are you the perfect partner, right? Can you provide what the perfect partner that you want to have would want in their lives? And for me, for a long time, I had habits that were not very pleasing for my partner, and I really had to work on it. I was lucky because my partner was already in my life. I manifested him, but yet at the same time, I had to work on myself. And I know many people say, well, I don't know how much more I have to work on myself. You know, it's always like you have to work, you're not perfect yet. It is not like that. You are perfect now the way you are. But if you want to attract something different in your life, of course, there has to be changes to it, you know? Of course, you have to change something in your life in order to change your environment. You can't just hope doing the same thing over and over and over again and then having a different outcome. That's, no, right? It doesn't work like that. So accept that right now where you are, there is not what you want to have, but rest assured that it will come. It will come. So that was the first point. It's not time yet. The second point is that you are not in your higher power. You're not in your higher self. You're not trusting the process, and you're flip-flopping. What do I mean with that? When you are manifesting something, let's say your specific partner, right? You're a specific person, your twin soul, whatever, you know, the perfect partner for you. And you're constantly looking like, where is he? Where is she? I can't see him. You know, there is no way that this will happen anytime soon. Why is it not happening? And you start worrying about it. You start doubting the whole process. Am I doing things wrong? Should I have more affirmations? Should I script more? What do I have to do? And you clearly in an energy of missing out, of lack. You're like, oh, I really need this right now. I'm looking for it. It's something that I'm missing in my life. And then you are not in your highest energy. You are flip-flopping because you're not seeing your manifestation out there yet. You're like, oh no, it's not coming. And then you fall back into the doubting. You fall back into the fear. And then, you know, when you are in fear energy, you're not in your higher energy. And if you're in your higher energy, things are coming easily to you. You just need to wait. You know, that's all it is. Just need to wait and rest assured it's coming. And here, there's that shamanic part coming in because I love that so much. With shamanism, there are so many methods that you can connect and reconnect with your own soul. And reconnection with your own soul is the most beautiful, most wonderful connection you can have to yourself, I think. And that will radiate into your life, into your surroundings. Also, you can see here like how shamanism plays into manifestation, because if everything has a spirit, everything is connected. If you change something within yourself, if you connect more with your spirit, this will have an effect on everything around you because everything is connected. And so once you are connecting on a regular basis with your spirit, also maybe with your helping spirits, right? With your spirit animal, with your spirit teachers, they will tell you it's on the way. They will tell you what you have to do. You're like, oh, I don't see the money on my bank account. Is it really coming? Well, then go into meditation, go into a shamanic journey, ask your spirit animals, ask your teacher. And if they say it's coming, then you can rest assured that it's coming. And over time, you will see that your spirits are always right. I've never seen them saying the wrong thing just to get me off track. Rather the opposite. They have the overview over everything. And that's why I think it's so beautiful to bring both worlds together, the manifestation idea and the shamanic work. And this was for me such a big topic in my relationship where I attracted a man. And I was very sure that this is my specific person. He's my special person. But then over time, a couple things happened where I was like, why? How could he do this? How could he say that to me? And he was triggering things in me. And I wasn't so sure anymore if this is really the partner that I wanted in my life because it was so painful. And I thought it was his fault. But it was not no one's fault. It was just a process of me becoming the person I should become, like the loving person. And I saw through so many traumas, through so many belief systems that he kind of really triggered within me. And it was hard. So I was doubting. And if I would have not have my shamanic methods where I was asking my spirit animals, my teachers, is he the right one? And there was always a clear yes coming. Like, I think I would have left this man and I would have missed out on so much, because today I can see why all of these things were necessary for me to have this amazing relationship that I'm having right now. It helped me absolutely to become the person that I'm today, and I'm a very, very happy person. I love my life. I have everything I want, and it's going better every day. And this is something I wish for everyone. So number 3 is that whatever you want to manifest, you think, only with this I can be happy. If you think like, only with money I will feel safe, then you gotta look deeper. Because whatever you think you need in the 3D to manifest will save your life. It won't. You will make yourself dependent from something out there. But everything you're looking for is already there. And that's how manifestation works. You just need to discover it in yourself. Like for me, I give you an example. I wanted to have money because I wanted to feel safe. I wanted to feel safe with money and being able to pay my rent. Like if I thought if I have so and so much money in my bank account, I will always be able to pay my rent and my invoices. So then I can feel safe. Once I had my 5,000 on the bank account, I was still not feeling safe. So it was not the money, and then I saved up 10,000 euros for my rainy day deposit. I still didn't feel safe. Anytime something could happen that would have taken away that money, and then I was, left alone again. So I had to look deeper why I don't feel safe right now here without a lot of money. And so I discovered that for me, I grew up in a household with a lot of narcissistic family members, and a father who was not emotionally there for me and also physically not there for me. And there was a lot of worrying about money. My parents were never really there. They were working a lot. So I didn't feel safe as a baby, as a toddler, and then later on also as a teenager. I always felt, wow, it's not safe here. My parents are struggling. They are in constant fight or flight mode. So this environment is not safe. And I never developed that kind of safe feeling in my life. And what I learned from my parents is that if you have a lot of money, then at least you can relax a bit and you can feel a bit safer. So I combined money with being safe. And that's why I was always chasing the money in order to feel safe. And it never worked. The manifestations never worked. Sometimes I got some money in and I was like, yay. But then it also went away pretty quickly. So it didn't really help me. The manifestations started to work with me making money or, attracting money into my life once I started addressing that lack of feeling safe, that lack of security. And I did that through shamanic journeying. And here again, we go with shamanic work into the manifestation, because I first had to address that issue within me. Like, why don't I feel safe right here, right now, without a lot of money? And so I did a couple journeys on that. It was a process where I really discovered where the big reason came from, me feeling not safe in the world. And through shamanic journeying, you can have like extractions, and you have like the soul retrieval, and specifically soul retrieval in my case was what helped me during the process. And today I feel safe no matter what. I feel safe in my everyday life. Either I have a lot of money or I don't, because I trust that life takes care of me. And I feel that trust within me. And I couldn't feel that before the healing process has taken place. So with this example, I want to show you that sometimes you have to do a bit of work before manifestations come into your life. And it's not to show you that you're not perfect yet, or you still have to work on yourself. It is just to show you that there are a couple things that happened to you as a kid or as a teenager that now are deep down in you, preventing really the things that you want to have coming into your life. Because they're like little puzzle pieces. You got to find these puzzle pieces to put yourself together and really feel that wholeness within you. And I think shamanic work is an amazing tool to help you doing this. And it has nothing to do with you not being perfect yet. It's just like one step after another to bring the healing process into place, as well as that you come closer to your own soul with each step. And that's how I experienced it. And I never felt that, I have to do more in order to be able to receive something. You receive constantly. You're constantly manifesting. And you can see that, step by step, things are coming to you. And you can already be very grateful for this. And you rest assured that life will always give you what you're able to handle. And if your manifestations haven't shown up yet, then it's because you might be not able to handle them yet. And it's not to make you mad or to show you that you're not good enough yet. It is just a process, right? And you see that in nature as well. Like everything is in a flow, everything is in evolution. And specifically, if you want to manifest a complete different life to the one that you have right now, there is always a transition phase. It's like, you're being the caterpillar right now, and you're like, that sucks. I rather want to be a butterfly. But you can't just be poof, and then, from the caterpillar into the butterfly. It doesn't work like that. You have to go through the metamorphosis. And this is exactly what the caterpillar does. And the metamorphosis is such a complex mechanism where so many different physiological reactions and genetic modifications are needed in order to make this happen. And you can see this with you as well. You don't need to figure out all these reactions, all these steps that you have to do in order, to become a butterfly. Just, I want to keep that picture now because it's actually quite nice. You don't need to worry about this. You just need to make the decision, okay, now I'm a caterpillar, but I want to become a butterfly. And this is what it will happen. So, I'm leaning back. I'm open to whatever I have to do in order to make this metamorphosis, that manifestation happening. And you don't need to judge yourself because of it. You don't need to say like, oh, now I have to do this first and that first. And why do I have to do all these changes? Well, because you want to change something. You can't expect things to change, in your environment if you don't change. And this is just how it goes. So to sum up, again, 3 reasons why your manifestations haven't shown up yet is, first of all, it's not the time yet. So be patient. And patience really is a virtue. I'm not a very patient person, but I learned that patience is really the key in manifestations. Rest assured that your manifestation will show up. Just give it time. And second reason, when you're flip-flopping because you get scared, you see it's like, oh, it's not coming. You fall back into, you're like, oh no, I'm doing something wrong. I have to do more, and then you fall back into that energy of desperation and maybe even depression. You got to try to bring that up. It's okay to fall back. It's okay to flip-flop. But every time you feel you're flip-flopping, take yourself back. Bring yourself back to yourself. And you can do that with a lot of different shamanic methods, like, go into the forest and ground yourself, connect with your spirit animals, with your spirit helpers, to just get that reassurance that everything is on the way for you. You just don't need to do anything. Just be open to see whether things are, how life will lead you through, how your metamorphosis will happen to you. Just be open and rest assured that it will happen to you. And so the third thing, sometimes the whole process of, that metamorphosis involves healing. And this is just a part of it. It's not because you're broken. It is just because, maybe something happened to you that, now is in the way. It prevents you to become your real you, to really live your life fully. And it's okay. I mean, I think it's part of being here on earth to have healing and to have your emotions shown up, to cry and to scream if that's necessary. And that's totally normal. And I definitely think it's absolutely part of the whole process. And if you are rejecting this and also resisting this, then I think you will have a hard time for your manifestations to show up. So I hope this video was helpful for you. I would love to hear how you're doing with your manifestations. Is there something that you try to manifest for years and years and years and nothing is happening? Maybe there's something you got to look at. And I also, will be happy to help you on that, specifically with shamanic methods, because I think they're so powerful. Well, thank you for watching. If you want to see more on shamanic journeying, as I just mentioned, then you might like this video up here. And see you next time. Bye-bye. Thank you.